Tell him sit down. Be humble.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive. That's the best approach. It carries over to your team, and it gives them confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and, you know, there are guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Now James following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt. That one falls.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Cavaliers on D. Adams down low. Working on Thompson. Unloads. And Adams kicks to George. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. James wide open. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. James has got his first basket.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
LeBron against George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I like it when LeBron has that kind of rhythm. A one-piece shot, difficult to guard, obviously, but that's a good look from him. This OKC team is one of the best in the league when it comes to getting themselves to the free throw line, and a lot of that comes with the sheer force of Russell Westbrook, who draws a ton of fouls. But there's a few other crafty players who can get to work on the inside and find their way to the free throw line.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. A putback. And stolen by Patterson. To the left wing. Good D from Love.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start. And you got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look. They survived it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thomas kicks to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. A floater, and it's sent back by George. Westbrook dishes to Patterson. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Patterson passes to Westbrook. And Patterson kicks to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Patterson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Abrines subbed in for Roberson. And then for Cleveland, Jay Crowder's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. Rose kicks to Crowder. From deep, James. They get it back. Love with the bucket.
Signs of relentless work right here from Kevin Love on the glass to grab that rebound.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Feeds it to Westbrook. Pass to Kanter. Back to Westbrook. Kanter against Crowder. Kanter kicks to Abrines. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's over Korver, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert, he's checked in for LeBron. Cleveland leading by 3. Stolen. Kanter. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Rose. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm. And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results. And how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Here's Kristen. Here's Kanter. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Rose. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Goes up with it again. Love. Great positioning on the putback.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Passes it to Grant. He feeds it to Kanter, and stolen by Love. Rose goes in. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
It's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
Abrines' shot is off. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we'll be back with you shortly.